Hill today, another round of meetings with key Republican senators, including Senator Orrin Hatch, who had nothing but praise for President Trump's choice.
I expect his confirmation to go well. There'll be the usual attempts to sully his reputation, not only in the Senate but outside of the Senate. But he'll be able to handle it, and I have every confidence that this man's going to be confirmed as a justice on the United States Supreme Court, as he well should be.
And joining us tonight, Judge Jeanine Pirro, the host of Justice with Judge Jeanine. She is also the author of the soon-to-be-released book, Liars, Leakers, and Liberals. Isn't it nice when you get the cover before the book? So we recommend it to you highly. The case against the anti-Trump conspiracy. She's also the host of Justice with Judge Jeanine on the Fox News channel. Great to have you here.
Good to be with you.
Congratulations on the book. Can't wait. And Brett Kavanaugh, who reads like he's every bit as qualified, as much a luminary as Neil Gorsuch, and the attack begins nonetheless from the left.
Well, you know what I find fascinating but not surprising is the fact that the left had all the memos ready and all the PR ready, and they had "we totally object to Judge blank" or XX, and they sent it out like just exposing themselves for the frauds that they are. And this guy, look, Lou, we don't have to kid each other. This guy is so qualified, it's absurd. He's got the credentials, he's got the experience, he's got the integrity, and you know what I loved about him? I loved when I watched him, he talked about his mother, the judge.
Right.
He said when they...
You judges stick together.
Yeah, we do. And I was a mother. I was a judge as a mom. And he said, when they say Judge Kavanaugh, I think of my mom. And then he talked about his daughter. And then he talked about CYO and food pantries. And I said, you know what? This is the guy next door.
Yeah, but this is also quite a remarkable and unique talent. I mean, a brilliant fellow. Yep. And only in America, in the 21st century, would we hear people say things, oh, my gosh, we've got 300 decisions and rulings by the judge. It's just too many. There'll be too much for the opposition. But in point of fact, that's a life's work.
Yeah.
Judge the man on what he's accomplished. And it's sitting there in front of every one of those senators. But they want to use it for destruction rather than illumination.
Well, it's all about obstruction and destruction. And in spite of the fact that he was confirmed in 2006, they're now saying he's going to overturn Roe versus Wade. He is going to destroy the Constitution and all. And I say to myself, where have you bozos been since 2006? The guy is on record, as you say, with 300 decisions. He has been in the D.C. circuit during the Obama years. Right. So...
the second highest court, we should point out.
Yes, right under the Supreme Court. And so is he going to destroy the Constitution? You just want to talk about it now? Well,
and Andy McCarthy making it clear I think, an absolutely brilliant column over the weekend. Roe v. Wade is not the issue. This is what everybody's campaigning against, and acting like, it's just such a lack of understanding of both the law and decency. And that's the Democratic Party today.
Well, well, at least you narrowed it down to two things. I'm not sure they even know what they stand for. But the point of the Supreme Court, since when, Lou, have people decided that the Supreme Court is the people's court, that it is subject to whatever vagaries or whatever impulse that people have? It is a court that is based on the living Constitution. Let's get those activist judges there. You know, the truth is that the Supreme Court is bound by precedent. I was a judge, okay? I sat on the bench. I understand precedent, and that's what you follow. You don't make up the law as you go along.
Yeah, well, unless you happen to be one of those activist judges with which we have been cursed over the course of the past, 3 decades. The last real conservative court, you have to go back to 86 and 87 to have what looks in prospect to be an originalist court. Right. In the majority, and that is something that every American should be thrilled with, whether liberal or conservative. Judge, as always, it's great to see you.
It's great to be on. Thanks, Lou.
All the best of luck with your new book. Be sure to tune into Justice with Judge Jeanine every Saturday.